welcome back to Mage Quest with me, Samphorea. And today we're looking very Botania-y in our bright blue snowflake mana armour. But we're not doing Botania today. We've done a lot of Botania, so I thought we would do some Thumbcraft. Now, I've done a lot of research, and I mean a lot, to unlock this infusion research. So I researched Paving Soundness of Travel, I researched the Arcane Ear, I researched Essentia Distillation, I researched Essentia Tubes, I researched Advanced Essentia Tubes. I researched a lot. I researched Arcane Levitation as well, just so that we could get the research for the Runic Matrix. So we're going to go ahead and do that research now. So we've got Brigantior, whatever you pronounce it, Magic Wand. We've got, which is Bubbles and Fish. We've got the Gears, which is People, and that one, the little Spades, and we've got the Hammer, which is the other People and Spades. So these two have this in common. So let's go ahead. We should. That's People and Ordo. So let's make a couple more of those. So if we bring this here, this should connect those. Yep. And then all we need to do is connect magic to it. So this has got Ordo and People. This has got People. This doesn't have People. I was looking at the wrong one. This has Bubbles and Fish. Okay, Bubbles and Fish. So the Fish is Ordo and Fire. The Bubbles is Air and Lightning. Which is Peditio, which is its own. Air is its own. Okay. What's this? What's this? Oh, Ordo. And the Fish is Ordo. So if we put this here, put a bit of Ordo, then we should be able to do this and this. Ta-da! See, research really isn't, I don't think it's that difficult. Once you get the hang of it, it was to begin with, don't get me wrong. And I found it really hard to find tutorials of people doing it where they actually showed you how to do it, rather than just going, this is basically the symbols you need to put, showing you actually how to work it out. So hopefully that helps a little bit. So we have unlocked Infusion, which has unlocked all of these different weapons that we could potentially have, and this mirror magic. So we really need to make this Runic Matrix. So we need an Ender Pearl, Air Shards, and Arcane Stone Blocks. So we've got plenty of Arcane Stone Blocks. 4 of those. We need 4. And we need to go and see if we've got an Ender Pearl. So when you make the Runic Matrix, once you've made it, Ender Pearl. Did I pick it up? No. Aha, Ender Pearl. Hello, Archimedes. So when you make the Runic Matrix, and all the other components that you need, you then put them all together. Yes, we still have our fast walk from Botania, but basically you put them all together into an infusion altar, and that gives you the power to infuse things. So we need 40 Ordo to be able to carry this out. Oh, don't tell me that's what. 39 Ordo. We need 1 more Ordo, because that isn't annoying at all. Oh, right, okay, let's go quickly to sleep. And then we can check our waypoint. So I definitely tried to make sure that I waypointed everything in all the nodes in a way that I would be easily able to find them again. Okay, Fire and Ordo. On. I'm not going to cheat and use the teleport. I'm going to be good. Let's go and see if we can pick up our glasses. They're not here again. I keep losing them. I've made them twice now. I'm not having it. It's driving me crazy. Are they in here? Are they in here? Where are they? Twice we've made them. Twice. And I still don't know where they are. I refuse to make them again. There they are. Whew. Okay. Let's put them on. Just because it's going to make it easier for us to see the node. And let's see which way it is. It is straight ahead. Awesome. There's also apparently a skelly here. He must be underground. So we do need to be careful. Obviously we're going like super fast, so it's not too terrible, but there could be wicked things spawning all over the place. We still have the step assist. Oh! What was that? Was that my snowflake pendant? Oh! I never researched what it did. That is amazing. Does it have a... No, because it's just a bauble. And look, as you go, the ice like disappears behind you so it doesn't stay. Because I know in Witchery... Oh, look how fast it goes with you. In Witchery, there is a pair of shoes called icy slippers that freeze water like this as you walk across it, but it stays frozen, I think. Or at least it doesn't disappear as quick as that. Look at that. That's amazing. That's really cool. I wish I'd researched that sooner. Okay. So the node should be, yeah, just up ahead. Oops, it would be if we didn't get caught and stuff. Even easier now, we don't have to actually traverse over all these awful things. So we may as well fill up our wand while we're here. There we go. Awesome. I don't know whether it's this speed that's making us hungry, but we seem to get really hungry then. It shouldn't be, because we've got the mana tablet and it's using hardly any mana. It did worry me that, you know, they gave us so many full mana tablets and whatever else. I thought, oh, you know, is everything that we're going to use, like this bauble that we're using, the Sojourner's Sash, is that really going to use like tons of mana? But it's hardly using anything from the tablet. That's awesome. Oh, I love this so much. I can't believe that the snowflake does this. This is amazing. Look how fast we go, because we're on ice as well. That is awesome. That is so, so cool. Okay. So now we can go ahead and make this runic matrix, and I just need to think of somewhere where I want to put this altar. But we can do that in a second. So there we go, a runic matrix. So, oh, we didn't even need a runic matrix. We needed a pedestal. Are you joking? We'd need a matrix anyway. That's fine. Oh, excuse me. I thought I was going to sneeze then. I could feel it coming. I suppressed it. 13 arcane. See, this is what annoys me when it says, you know, it wants 13 arcane pedestals. That's all well and good, but you know, when we do, when we make the infusion altar to begin with, we only need, for the very basic stuff, we only need 4. We only need 4 pedestals, so it making us make this many. Oh, I should have just done the last one, really. It making us do this many is kind of ridiculous. So that's 10, 12, 14. Great, so I've got none left. Okay, so now it wants us to craft warded jars, and I have already researched these. So warded jars are glass panes and a wooden slab. So let's put all this in here. Now we don't even need it. Great. So we need some glass and we need some wood. And what these are going to do is eventually we will make a distillation thing. I can't remember what it's called. And, oh, that one. I'm going to need a few. So we're going to make a distillator. Something like that, anyway. And I can't remember its exact name. I'm sure we'll find out in a second. But basically, all that does is you can put stuff in it and it distills it for you. So, let's take them. All this Lovecraft stuff just lying around. Yeah, it distills stuff for you. So what that means is that... Oh, we need more sand. Right. Basically, what it will do is it will... you can put something in it, say like a torch, and it will break it down into its components. So if we shift over a torch, it shows you that it contains 1 lux, I believe that is. And if you put it in this distillery, it burns the torch and then basically creates the essentia that it's made out of. And you can jar it, because for some infusions you need the raw essentia, or V, I believe it's called, to basically complete the infusion. So I'm going to go ahead and get some sand and smelt it, and I will be right back. Okie dokie. So I just smelted some sand up, and I've got some glass ready to go. So let's go back on over, and I can also put these shards away. These balance shards are quite expensive, so we need to use, like, I think you use 1 of every of the shards to make them, so having 2 of them already there is really good. So let's firstly make this glass into panes now. Pretty sure it said, rather scarily, that it wants us to make 15. Luckily it uses water, which is something that we've not used in the other recipes yet. And you only get 1. I'm assuming it's doing this because it wants us to have loads of them ready. I don't know. So there's 10. We need 5 more. This isn't going to be enough. Nope. Okay, so let's go and get some more glass. And we can go ahead. So I didn't even think we'd be making water jars today, hence why I don't have the stuff ready for it, because otherwise I would have got all this stuff ready for you guys. So you don't have to sit here watching me smelt glass. Which, however, is exciting, I'm sure it is. It's not exactly the best thing, is it? So this is going to give us another 2. So we're going to definitely need, I think 16 panes of glass gives us 2. Enough for 2 water jars with a little bit left over, so we may need another set of glass panes, but I'll have a look. Yep. 13, 14, 15, so we need 2 more. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need 14. Ugh. So we're going to have, obviously, too many, but there's not enough in one set. So I'll just wait for these and I'll be back when they're done. Okay, so 3 more. Lovely, lovely. There we go. I don't mind too much that it's making us make all these already, because, you know, eventually we are going to need them, so I guess at least we've got them now rather than later. Is that everything? Awesome. Oh, and craft the Runic Matrix, so we would have had to do that, which we've already done. So we get, skeleton skulls, zombie heads, reward bag. I'm going to go for the skeleton skulls, because why it's giving us these, when you make a infusion altar, basically you have to put stuff around it to balance it. So when you make an altar, it should show us in here somewhere. I think it's in artifice here. Nope, I bet it's in where is it? Hello, here it is. Here you go. So you build up an altar like this, and then certain things that you'll do in it, certain rituals that you'll do inside using this altar, certain infusions will be either more or less stable. So the more unstable it is, the more chance there is of something going wrong when you're doing the infusion. Now, that's fine, but there are ways of you kind of reducing that instability by putting things around it. So, for example, if we did this, is that it? Or is it just 6? I can't remember. Is it 4? I think it's like, there we go. If we use shards, we can make a crystal cluster. And you can actually put those on the floor. You don't have to use, you can use those with any of the shards. It doesn't just have to be earth. And you can actually mix them together to make like a different multicoloured one. I don't know whether that's better or not, but you can. And you can make candles to put around it. You can put those around it, and you can put skulls around it, and all kinds of things. And basically, you just need to make sure that it's balanced. So if you have a skull on one side, you need to have a skull on the other side, and that will help with the stability of the infusions that you're trying to do. So that is why having 12 skeleton skulls is really helpful, because we're going to be able to put those, or the zombie heads, but I fancied skeletons, we'd be able to put those around the altar and help basically with what we're doing. So that's awesome. So this one we haven't done, it's a bit further up. It was 1 upgrade 2, and we had to make a silver wood rod, and I can't remember why we never did this. I don't know whether it was just because we didn't have any silver wood, but we do now. So is that not how we do it? Where's the Thaumaturgy? Thaumaturgy. Oh, we haven't researched it yet. Who knew? There we go. Let's do this research. Oh goodness. Okay, so we've got this one. We've got this one. So we can connect those with a fish. And this. As long as this is here, yeah. Okay, and then I'm sure there's a way of doing that without using all of those, but that's just the easiest way I find to do it. And then we've got a tree, which is air and leaves, and a leaf is life and mountains. Okay, so we want something that's your fire. What are you? Okay, so we kind of want something that is going to be what's the leaf again? So if we put that there, we want life or we want terror. That's water. Okay. Oh, that's got that and terror in it. There we go. Okay, and just to check. Yeah, the leaf is terror. So we can use this, which is 2 Timon and terror. Take it to the leaf. Yay! So if we just right click, we can research that. That's completed. Aha, there we go. So to make the silverwood rod, I thought it was going to be an infusion, but because of the way the quest book had set it out, it had put it up here, and then we weren't doing infusion until down here, so I was a bit confused, but yeah. Basically, we need to make an infusion altar to make it. And let's have a look. So we need to put a silverwood log in the middle, and then 1 of each shard and a balance shard around it. So if you look at the bottom of this, it says instability moderate, and it shows us that there's a certain number of all the different V's that we need in Essentia to actually complete this. So we're going to need to have jars with this much, so like 9 of each of these in for the infusion to work. So let's go on to this one, because this is the next one it's showing us. So, braving the elements. Well, now I just got word of the fact that you can finally start making some more useful stuff. Do yourself a favour and make these tools. So we need to make pickaxe of the core and an axe of the stream. Now, I already know that we need to research these, so let's go back to artifice. So we've got pickaxe of the core and axe of the stream. So if I put our scribing tools in here. Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and let's open this reward bag. 2 gold ingots. Nice. I'm not going to go ahead and do this research now. I'm going to do that off camera because there's no point in you guys seeing that. We're actually coming up to time on the episode today, so I am going to leave it here. I hope you've enjoyed it. We've got pretty much everything we need for our altar, I believe. I think so. 4 stone bricks, 4 of those, 1 of those. Yeah. So all that's going to have to happen is I need to charge this fully because I believe, does it say 25 of each or 50 of each to actually start the infusion going? I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going to go ahead and do this research, and I'm going to set up a place to actually put our infusion altar. Now, I was going to put it on here because one of the things you can do is actually put crystals and stuff underneath it, which means that you don't have all this stuff on top and it still helps balance the altar. So we may just put it here. I think that might be a good spot. I'll just level this out a little bit and we can put it here, and then in the next episode we can try and do our first infusion. So I hope you've all enjoyed this episode, guys. I hope you're all having a fabulous week. Stay magical, and I will see you all soon.